Welcome back to my channel. This is part 3. This is the final posting about our cruise on the Princess ship. This is what our door looked like. And this is our notification that it's unlocked. It shows your picture and it tells you, so all you have to do is turn the knob and it's letting you in the door. So like I said, this is the part 3 final posting of our trip to Canada. There's my husband. And I will link the other 2 postings so you can see all 3 of our wonderful trip. It's a 13-day on Caribbean Princess to Canada. They had beautiful shows each night. They had an opera singer. They actually had drones that flew around and lit up all around this woman that was singing. This one was an LED one where the guys are all dressed in suits with LED lights. So cool. Tons and tons of shows that you could see each night. They even had a Lady Gaga tribute. Very cool. And they had salsa dancers, and it was just unbelievable. This other person that sung, he was traveling with the Lion King the musical, and he also performed in Vegas. So I'll put a clip of him singing a little later. Of course, one of my favorite things about cruising, seeing those sunsets and sunrises and listening to that wave. I love the ocean sounds, and the sunsets are so beautiful. Logan grabbed a new Canada shirt. He loves it. It looks great on him. And we were able to get to the dining room for afternoon tea. They had scones and little sandwiches and little desserts. Everything was small and it was so cute, and I had such a blast going. We went to this twice on our trip. Logan likes his tea as well. Everything was really yummy. I'm going to show some goodies that I had and also some desserts that we had throughout our trip. These are just some of the delicious treats we were able to have as a dessert through our trip. Here's the performer now, and he sings the song that I danced with my dad at my wedding.
Oh, I think to myself, I see friends shaking hands, singing, how do you do? And what they're really saying is, I love you.
So good morning from Quebec. And this was a rainy start to our day. It kind of rained, drizzled off and on throughout the day, but it was a lot of walking we were able to do. And it was a little seaport that we were in. Check this out. If you want to stay at a floating apartment on a boat, you can rent that. So this area near the port is very walkable for us. So we were able to go in and out of buildings, and there's a lot of cobblestone streets and beautiful buildings all around. Lots of shopping you can do. Like I said, very, very pretty. They laid it out really nicely. There was so much to see right in this area. Across the way is where you catch a ferry, and on the other side of this building is a large cathedral. So we will take a look at both of those. The silver on the buildings looked like aluminum foil. Here's a beautiful cathedral called the Notre Dame. And the statue in the middle. When you look up, you can catch a ride. I don't know, I can't remember what it's called, but it brings you straight up to go see the building way up top. This was beautiful on the side of a building someone designed. We gave a small tip to this person playing the harp, which was beautiful. Some history about this wall that was designed here. One of my favorite buildings or houses. I thought it was just so cute. There were many art shops in this area as well. This is looking out the other way toward that ferry area where you can take a ferry out. This is the first peek at that Chateau Frontenac. Hopefully I'm not killing the name. I'll get better pictures coming in. This is one of the shops. Many shops. This is the view. You can take those to ride up. You can see how steep it is. There's some history about that. Rio St. Jean. Lots of shopping. You can get some special take-home souvenirs, all that kind of stuff. This is the tiniest, cutest little door. A tiny little red door in that street. We were able to enjoy some ice cream treats and grab some fun goodies to take home. This is the most photographed hotel in the world. Chateau Frontenac. Hopefully I'm not killing the name like I said. It sure is beautiful. Okay, and heading the opposite way, across the way toward the port area, they had this fun little water spouts on the ground. There's that hotel from afar. And just looking a little to the right. And if you head all the way to the right that way, that's how we got back to the ship. We made our way back on, and this was one of the yummy desserts we had one night. And Logan picked up a yummy milk chocolate with maple cream inside. And unfortunately, it was time to disembark from the ship. This was our first part of our leg of traveling home, Quebec City to Toronto. And unfortunately, we got stuck in Toronto. So it wasn't due to rain or anything like that. It was problems with air traffic controllers, the lack of, I believe. So this was us traveling from Quebec City to Toronto. We were supposed to fly in to the US after that. Unfortunately, we had an extra night, in Toronto, so this was our view of our hotel room. And we got into the hotel room and spent one night overnight, and we were able to fly out into the US in the morning. This was a view from our hotel room that evening, and that's the CN Tower. Unfortunately, it was evening by the time we got to our hotel room, so all we could do is basically go to dinner and get some sleep and get ready to head out in the morning. But check out that view. Isn't that pretty? I was happy to be able to see it. This summer trip was definitely amazing, and it was a bucket-worthy trip with a little hiccups, but it was wonderful. 13-day cruise on the Caribbean Princess. Until our next trip.
What a wonderful world. Oh, I think to myself. tell